I'm Lindsay, and today I'm reading Frieren, chapter 147, The Land with No Hero. We got Louva on the cover, so perhaps getting some lore on him today. He looks like he has red hair. Anyways, let's talk about a few things. Last chapter, oh boy, it's been a while. We were with Werlos and Kreis, and they were talking, they were talking about Eisen, Werlos' like best friend apparently, and how, just talking about, they're getting older and stuff, and, a lot of it was kind of alluding to the idea that eventually Stark will be fighting Werlos, and Werlos is gonna be like, oh my gosh, you remind me of my bestie. So I'm sure it's not gonna be as pleasant as that, but I think that's kind of where we're heading with things there. Also, Kreis is, he's fine. He is an attractive dude. And then poor Falsh got his damn arm cut off at the end, thanks to Werlos, because he found him. But he didn't kill him, so no idea where that's going there, and I'm assuming we're probably going to be cutting away from it entirely. Also, have to talk about it. The manga is officially, after this chapter, going on hiatus again. Oh, being a Frieren fan is so fun. It is because of the health of the writer and artist here, and I think this kind of bi-weekly schedule is something it seems like they wanted to try. It's still a bit too much for what they can handle, so I have full faith it's coming back. Last time I felt, I was like a little worried. This time I'm not as worried. I do hope that they feel better. I hope that that they find a schedule that works for them. Honestly, what I would think would be best for them at this point is to do monthly. Just do monthly chapters, but make them a bit longer. But the thing is, like, this arc is like convoluted as hell. Like, there is so much going on here that I'd understand that the pressure of doing this bi-weekly would be really intense. It's like, this arc is crazy. There's so many moving parts, and it's so well written. So, of course, I want them to take the time that they need to take to make this work and to feel better. Their health is the most important thing. And then, we'll move on from there, and hopefully they find like a schedule that suits them the best. And yeah. It sucks. We were really getting back into it after a while, and it sucks, but obviously health comes first. So I will wait. We will wait. That is, to be a Frieren fan, is to wait. And I think in the meantime, for me, video-wise, what I'm going to do, instead of going back to reading the beginning again, I think I'm going to take like my own Frieren, not hiatus, but manga hiatus for now, since the anime is going to be coming out pretty soon. It starts in a few months, and I want to make a couple anime Frieren videos before the season starts, so I think I'm going to start focusing on that. I started my script, and I started writing my Frieren video where I talk about my favorite background in every episode of the first season. So I want to continue doing that, and I want to make that video because it's going to be a long video and it's going to be a lot of fun. But I love the background art of Frieren, so I would love to talk about that in the anime. Really kind of talks about the scene that they're setting as well. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. And then I'm thinking about also doing like a Zarya character analysis sort of video, mostly just talking about how much I love her, but kind of breaking down the nuances of her character, and also I want to do like an oil painting of her, so maybe I'll have that overlaid while I talk about her as well. So those are two Frieren videos I want. Well, the Zarya one is manga and anime kind of, but I want to do those. I want to focus on those two Frieren videos. So I think with this hiatus this time, I'm going to just focus on that. I'm going to try and actually do them. I'm horrible at like committing to scripted videos because they take a lot of more effort, but I'd like to actually commit to doing them. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, let me know. And if you have any more video ideas, let me know, because I think it's time to focus on that. And then obviously the second the hiatus comes back, yes, I'll be back to this. So, or the hiatus ends. I'll be back to this. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this chapter, The Land with No Hero. We got Himmel on the cover. Holy shit. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot more Himmel lately. With 2 covers with Himmel after not seeing him for a while. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. And let's get into chapter 147. Let's go. Okay, well, we're going to talk about this cover. Oh, we're going to talk about this cover because it is beautiful. Wow, Frieren looks pissed. She looks pissed. Oh my god. Okay, the 4, yes. And Louva. Is that little Louva and Himmel? Or maybe someone else? It has to do with Louva. So, and Himmel, The Land with No Hero. We're getting a Himmel more focused chapter, perhaps. Okay. Oh, we got color for the beginning. Okay. Okay. Your Excellency. I know. It's all going according to plan. Oh, it is. Does he have red hair? I don't know. That's suspicious to me. All the red hair characters, I'm like, are you somehow related to Stark? I don't know. He's a warrior, too. Okay, we got Ubel. Oh my gosh. Everyone's names here. Iris, Routine, Werelos. Oh god, Werelos is like at Falsh's neck right now. So they're just causing chaos. I think they're trying to just distract. Oh, I wonder if all the Shadow Warriors are just pawns. You know, like, I wonder if they're, like, supposed to be sacrificed. And then we got Frieren, Zine, Stark, and Fern. They're totally... Where are they going? I feel like they're going to head towards Falsh. I think that's where they're going. I think that makes the most sense. Stark, you look so good. Damn. Okay, anyways. Isn't it surprising how quiet it is here? Yeah, more Louva. I'm very interested. Are you watching the evening star? Yes. It reminds me of the southern lands, of my hometown. You and I would often... They've been together for a while, would often gaze upon the night sky together. So they've been together for a long time. Held, you need not shoulder everything on your own. I failed you as your master, but... Is that his real name? Held. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm just going to say it my English ass way. I failed you as a master. Ooh, he was his master! That's not true. You might hear my cat in the background. That's not true. Oh. And do not call me by that name. Do you understand the situation? This may be our last time. Oh, they're both expecting to die? Oh my god, this is so intense all of a sudden. Every time Louva's on screen, you know it's intense though. And that is exactly why. I am Louva, fake name. Louva, the Governor General of the Lorbeer Domain. And you are one of the servants, my old man. Okay. So the butler dude here, he's not pulling the strings. He's not like the big bad, but he was Louva's master or Held's master. Fake name and everything. Okay, fake identity. That's why they can't figure out anything about him either. Neither our identities nor our achievements will ever be recorded. Yes, that is to be a Shadow Warrior. In fact, what is about to happen cannot even be called an achievement. Well, yeah, because you're about to, like, kill in cold blood. I don't know about that. Humanity and demons alike will lose their mana, and we will be rid of magic. Is that an achievement? Yeah, you're ridding the world of magic. Whoa, that's the plan. The laws of the world. I can't believe after this chapter it's a hiatus. God damn it, what a cliffhanger. The laws of the world rewritten in the time of myth. The laws of the world rewritten in the time of myth shall return to how they once were. Okay, in the time of myth, Azaria was around then, so they're thinking getting rid of her can... So he fucking hates magic. That is all there is to it. Magic has been the cause of each and every upheaval in my life. He hates magic. He thinks ridding the world of magic. He's like a martyr, basically. Like, he's using himself as a pawn to rid the world of magic. Because everything horrible that he's ever gone through in his life has to do with magic. So he thinks ridding the world of magic and restoring the world to its natural order is the way to go here. One of my earliest memories, when my brother died protecting me from a stray spell, is my first experience with magic. My brother died protecting me from a stray spell. Yeah, and it's true, demons and people have been fighting with magic for a long time. Arrows of light rained down from the sky. All it took was a single one to steal his life. Ooh. The southern lands where I was born were far beyond the demon's sphere of influence. He's almost mirroring Fern in a lot of ways. But like Fern got help from someone who used magic in a good way. The southern lands seemed like a horrible place to be. And because of that, as ridiculous as it sounds, they were instead a place where it was just humans who shed each other's blood. It was far beyond the demon's sphere of influence. So this is just people fighting people. So it's not even demon and people fighting. No, okay, so he wants to take out the big magic, figureheads. Taking out Minus was probably one of them. And then Zario would be massive. So I don't think it's just Zaria, it's everyone. Oh my god. I still don't know who it's not the butler dude that's the big bad here. But I'm so curious. Unless it is. Someone definitely said that in my comments, so wow. They're like, yes, I was right. Magic was a weapon. And dying in the crossfire of a street fight wasn't uncommon. So yeah, they just used magic to fight each other. It was just like, wow. It was the sort of thing that could happen to anyone. That's the madness that possessed my homeland. Well, I can understand why you have a horrible idea of how magic works. Oh, that's so sad. The second time I experienced magic, it's still burned deep into my memory. Well, yeah, because this is just a ray of light. This is like straight up a laser beam hitting your town. Overnight, my hometown simply ceased to exist. All that remained was the rubble. I was left with nothing, not even the bodies of my parents. I understand your hatred. I'm starting to understand you, Louva. Though, in truth, I could tell from the way the adults spoke that they had found the bodies. Oh, but you don't want to see them. There was no way they could show the children such grisly remains. They are fried to a crisp. But the thing that truly shocked me was the fact that this hellscape was simply collateral damage. It wasn't even what was supposed to be hit. That's Minus right there. There she is. It seemed the magic used for the war in the southern lands was no longer under the control of humans. He hates the elves specifically too. I was in shock. All I could do was stand there and stare. He's lost everything. How many hours or days was it? I don't even know. Holy shit. I remember people tried to talk to me a few times and tried to help me get away from that place. But I stubbornly refused to move. Wow, him coming up from this and killing Minus? Holy shit, that's a vendetta. That is a vendetta. So I thought maybe he'd be working alongside her almost, but does not seem like it now. The adults finally left, and I was enveloped in silence. Wow, Minus seems so evil. I don't remember what it was that made me look up, but a fallen statue of Himmel the hero caught my eye. Oh my god, Himmel is gonna be his inspiration? Wow, that's so cool. It's a total flip of what Himmel has been as an inspiration so far. It's a total flip. It's gonna be the whole reason he becomes a warrior. That's genius. I stirred up in memory of the stories that my parents had often told me. Oh man, he was a great hero, the kind any child would look up to. I wanted to become like him too. I found myself desperately trying to write the statue, and I knew it was a pointless thing to do. Yet even so, that hero who brought peace to the world, did not deserve to remain fallen in a place like this. He's respecting Himmel's statue. Wow. That's heavy. So through all of that, he clung on to the one thing that he had left, which was his admiration for the hero. And that's going to be his motivation to keep living and keep going. And this is Butler Man. It truly was pointless. It wouldn't change anything, but it was the only thing he had left. But the Himmel, the hero from those stories, would never have stood about aimlessly in that situation. No way. Oh my god. And if he, in like his hatred of magic, like if he had known Himmel never would have justified a hatred of magic. Let me give you a hand. That's how I met the man who became my master. It was simply a coincidence. But still, the statue of that great hero brought us together. So all the good from his life afterwards came from the Himmel statue. Jeez. Do you like Himmel the hero too? He was the one who inspired me to become a warrior. Oh my god, and Himmel took out the fucking demon king. He's gonna find that really inspiring too. Someone who uses magic, oh my god, he's gonna see that as motivation. Oh my god. He's like, if he can do it, I can do it. I can take out those figureheads too. He was the one who inspired me to become a warrior and protect the land. I'm sorry I was too late, but I won't ask for your forgiveness. You can blame me. Oh, he's gonna look up to all of these... His eyebrows are nuts. He's gonna look up to all of these warriors and hate magic more and more and more. Wow. You were somewhere far away, doing your best to protect other people, right? All this because of Minus too. And she just like one strike and she... Wow, this is crazy. You did nothing wrong. That's not the kind of thing a kid should have to tell me. Yeah, seriously. Weren't you my dad's friend? I've seen you a few times. He's wearing something similar to like something Himmel would wear too. It kind of looks like it. I don't know. This outfit looks very familiar to me. So this pain I feel, the regret that I couldn't help, the frustration, I know you feel the same way. Oh, again, that's not the way a kid should be taking this. Well, he's had to be forced to deal with it and grow up, so... His name was Lehrer. I only learned about it later, but he was the Southern Land's strongest warrior, and now he's teaching him. Holy shit! He had survived countless battles and was praised for emerging victorious in every single one, and he was inspired by Himmel as well. The irony was palpable. In these lands beset by constant warfare, all it took to overcome this invincible warrior was simply his absence. Yeah, Minus struck when he wasn't there. Oh my god. No matter how powerful someone was, it could not change that they were just one person. Yet his eyes still shone with an unshakable determination, as though there were something he could never give up on. He was the same. He had the same feeling. Because he was inspired by Himmel. Wow, this place is hell. I used to believe that if I just kept fighting, one day, some hero would show up and bring peace to the Southern lands. And that never happened, so he became the hero. But you can't rely on other people to save you. Nobody like that ever appeared, so he had to do it himself. If I truly wish for peace, I'll have to make it happen myself. That's what Himmel the hero would do. Oh my god, the flip is crazy. In retrospect, perhaps that statue and the story of the hero who never gave up were what rekindled his determination. That's the end of the chapter. Fuck, now we're on hiatus. Damn it, this is such a banger of a chapter, and now it's just done. Oh, shit. What rekindled his determination. That's crazy to see how the influence of Himmel spreads not towards only the people who do good things, but the people who end up doing bad things too. They see justice as they see justice, and they're interpreting his quests as, you know, relating their own stories to his quest and his determination and his statue. That is so interesting, because the path that leads all leads to here. And now Frieren and the others have to all deal with Louva. And oh man. And the way that they see magic is completely different from how Louva sees magic. Magic has been nothing but caused pain and suffering to him his whole life. And, you know, on the other end of that, Zarya and Frieren and them, it's the same. There has been a lot of suffering thanks to magic, but it was never the magic that made them question things. It was always the people who used it, or the demons who used it, or something like that. But for Louva, magic as a whole has truly only been evil to him. And it has only been used for evil, so he could never see it any other way. Like, he's like, it makes sense where he's coming from. In his eyes, he didn't have the experience Himmel had as a kid, where he met Frieren and she showed him how beautiful magic could be, and that made him realize, you know, throughout everything he's done, how hard his life was, that magic was beautiful, and that he loved the person who was using it. All magic has been for Louva has been a way to wage war, and a way, like, people could just die in the street. And it's like, warriors have to train, they're strong, they're determined, and the mage minus the witch, she just can destroy a town as soon as he's gone. As soon as he's gone, she just destroyed the town. She's crazy. Why is she doing this? Yeah, why is she doing this? And then he trains and then eventually kills her. Oof. And then he throws away his name and becomes Louva. Wow, what a powerful chapter, man. That's some crazy good writing. Seeing the other side, and also it pertains so much to real life and war. His hatred of magic. It's just, wow. He doesn't even know if it's a good thing that he's getting rid of magic, but he thinks that it's something that the world needs. It's not he says he's basically, yeah, a murderer. It can't be called an achievement to rid the world of magic. Humanity and demons alike lose their mana, and we will be rid of the magic that can destroy towns in just like a second. The laws of the world rewritten in the time of myth shall return to how they once were. And that makes sense as to why Zarya is being attacked, is specifically. She is the head of magic. Like, she is, from the time of myth, she is the strongest mage. She is, yeah. How are they gonna make it? Killing Zarya will not rid the world of magic. So I'm wondering how exactly they're planning on ridding everyone of magic. Is it something they're gonna be slowly dying out? Or is that why Frieren's on the list too? Are they killing like every mage? Are they killing like every mage? No way. Because like everyone here can use magic. They may as well just like attack the whole city. That is so interesting. Damn it. Now we're on hiatus. And that's fine, you know? Frieren is so well written that I'm happy to wait. And because when we do get chapters, they're just always like, oh my god. Oh my god, this is such a good chapter. This is such a good chapter. Getting his story really gives you insight. And I just love how they use Himmel again, but flip it on its head as to what we're used to with how Himmel has inspired people to become a hero. He's been inspired to become a warrior and a hero in a different total way, in a justice that he sees fit for his own. That's so interesting, that influence. That's so cool. That's such a unique way of going about. It really makes you see the statues in a different light too. They're supposed to be there to like inspire people, and it is inspiring, but it can inspire people in bad ways too. Oh my god, that's nuts. I love it. That's such an interesting way of going about it. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think about this chapter. Holy moly. And That's fantastic. That's some really good writing. Now, I understand why doing this specifically is bi-weekly is also hard, because this is a dialogue heavy series. Like, it is very, like, the art obviously is amazing, but is very reliant on the writing, and it always has been. Like, the battle scenes aren't as long as they make them in the anime, I feel. It's always been reliant on the writing. So if writing a chapter like this bi-weekly is hard, I get it. Like, I get it. That is tough. Plus, there's a lot going on in this arc, so that could make it even more difficult to write and draw. And holy crap, it's heavy. It's very heavy, but it's fan-freaking-tastic. So everything is going to plan. Oof, okay. That makes me nervous too. God, we have so many moving parts now. And it looks like Frieren's gang is about to roll up on Werlos. They're on the move, so I feel like they're gonna roll up on them. I don't know. That's interesting. Anyways, let me know what you think about this chapter and how freaking good it is. And yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day.